What is up, family? How y'all doing? Welcome to Manifest Ruthlessly. If you've been here before, welcome back. Hey, boo. How's your peace doing? How's your boundaries? How's that version of you that is still people pleasing? How's she or he doing? Too far? Too soon? My bad. Good morning, good afternoon, good evening. At whatever day and time that you are listening to this, I hope you are having an amazing day. If you not, grab some coffee, because half of y'all ain't had a sip of water anyway. So grab some coffee. If you can drink coffee, grab some tea. If you could drink tea, at the end of the day, drink some water. Your cells and your body will thank you. Outside of that, how you mom, sister, brother, cousin, daddy, auntie, uncle, Nim? How's everybody? How are you doing mentally, physically, emotionally, and spiritually? How you doing financially? Did you buy them $2? I mean, did you take them $2 and buy a lotto ticket? Did you win something? If you did, do you need my P.O. box to? No, I'm playing. If you did win something, congratulations on your newfound fortune. If you ain't win nothing, get back on the horse and try again. I don't know what to say. I ain't win nothing either, so we in the same boat. But all of that to say, if this is your first time tuning in, welcome. Hey, boo. This is your captain speaking. I am long-winded, so yeah. But this ain't your typical motivational podcast. If I'm gonna be honest with you. We move a little differently over here. We talk about the truth. We talk about healing. And we try and get real about what it takes to reclaim your power out loud. That's it in a nutshell. Again, this is Manifest Ruthlessly, where we do the work, we tell the truth, we hold ourselves accountable, and we clap loudly whenever we win. And just as loud whenever we lose, because that's called growth, and you can learn from your losses as well as your wins. If you are looking for a little healing, some healing with a little edge, a whole lot of heart, a lot of sass, a little bit of cussing, then welcome home. Today, let's talk about what it's really like trying to live out loud in a world that only wants to see 10% of who you are. The polished part, the presentable part, the aesthetic part. Social media was supposed to be a marketing tool. We all clear on that, right? Technically, it was just supposed to be a way for college students to socialize across campus. We have since taken this thing and ran with it in multiple different directions, and it's beautiful. However, somewhere along the way, it turned into a stage, a trap for some, a mirror that some can't stop checking, a never-ending oh Lord, another word I need to add that I can't say. A never-ending performance review. Ooh, child. I could spell it. Saying it. We don't just post anymore. You don't just post anymore. You perform, you polish, you filter, you proofread your personality, you cut your emotions into captions, you chop your life down into clips just to prove you're real, just to stay in the know, in the conversation, just to be seen. And for what? You're told to show your face more, be more vulnerable, share more behind the scenes, let people into your why, let them know who's behind the brand. But how much do you have to bleed before people believe you're human? How much do you have to reveal before you're worthy of attention, sales, or support? If we're being honest, you started a business. For those who have started a business or are thinking about starting a business, not a reality show. You wanted to share your art. You wanted to share this vision of yours. Not sell your trauma. You just wanted to express yourself, not be expected to package your personality into content every single damn day. But now you're stuck in a loop. Show more, sell more, be more relatable. Turn your boundaries into marketing tools. Turn your grief into engagement. Turn your burnout into a soft life aesthetic. I'm just here to remind you that you weren't meant to be consumed like this. You weren't meant to be accessible 24/7. You weren't meant to live for the next reel, the next trend, the next day in the life voiceover. I know that this is going to sound very, is it counterproductive or like opposite of what my brain, I guess I'll just say it. At the end of the day, you are not a brand. You are not a highlight reel. You are not a storyline in someone's scrolling saga. And I know some people are going to be like, but I am a brand because I've made myself a brand. Well, you weren't supposed to at the end of the day. Instagram used to be just posting pictures. Family, friend, well, some family. A lot of us kept our family on Facebook when we migrated to Instagram. It used to be just, look at what I ate today. Look at what I wore. Did y'all see this? Oh, that's funny. The celebrity did that. And now it has, just expanded to so much more, you know? At the end of the day, you are still a human being. You're a person, a soul, someone with depth, duality, and days where you just don't want to be perceived. You are exhausted. Not because you're lazy, not because you're inconsistent, but because being on all the time is unnatural. You weren't created to be content. You were created to live. So breathe, feel, move. Like, some of you are editing your existence to stay on trend. And if that's how you live and that's how you want to keep moving, by all means, baby, do you. But when the real you doesn't even like the version of the life you're selling, it's time to log off the performance and log back into yourself. So unplug. The algorithm may not applaud your softness, your silence, or your stillness, but your soul will. So I guess this episode is just, I should have titled it, is it time for you to unplug at the end of the day? Are you burnt out? Because if you are, walk away. Are you losing sight of why you started? Has this thing transformed and spun into something that you really don't want anymore? Journal prompt for today is, what parts of myself have I been turning into content? What parts of myself have I been turning into content instead of care? Have I made visibility a requirement for validation? What would it look like to run a business, to run this brand, without becoming the product itself? Affirmation is, I am more than a brand. Some of y'all are, again. I think y'all should have logged off about 8 minutes ago if we being honest. But affirmation is, I am more than a brand. I am a whole, living, breathing soul. I release the need to perform for approval, to produce for validation, or to prove my worth through visibility. I honor my pace, my privacy, and my peace. I choose alignment over aesthetics, connection over clout, and rest over restlessness, hustle. My life is not a campaign. It is a sacred unfolding. I do not exist for likes, follows, or sales. I exist to live fully, love deeply, and honor who I am beyond the screen. Today, I reclaim my wholeness, offline and unapologetically. This is your permission slip to step off the digital stage, unplug from the pressure, and return to yourself. You are not your content. You are not your strategy. You are not your stats on this damn app. You are a human being, and that is enough. So if you have lost your way, forgotten your way, come back to it. Log off for a minute. I always say I think it's one of the most beautiful things. It's sad in the beginning where it's like you have these influencers or people that you have followed for so long, you've watched their journey, and then you just see them stop. And sometimes we're like, oh, what happened to so and so, this, that, and then they pop back up, and they're kind enough to explain why they took this hiatus, but at the end of the day, they don't need to. And usually it's because of the burnout, because they had something else going on, or because they got tired of being seen 24/7, all day, every day, judged by people who couldn't do half of the shit that they do with they pinky toe. You know what I'm saying? Like, so if you are reaching that point, baby, step away. As far as we know, we got one life. And doing shit for likes might not be the thing that you want to do for the rest of it. I say all that to say is, go touch some damn grass. Like, literally, put your phone down, cut it off. As my mom would say, cut it off. Go step outside if you can. If you're able to, take your shoes and your socks off. Go walk on some clean grass. Go take a nap if you can. Turn your phone over. Let your nervous system breathe if you have reached this point. Because you deserve to get back to you. The internet will always exist. This social media stuff will always exist. Trends are going to change every day like underwear. I promise if you miss one, you can catch the next one. It's okay. I love you. At the end of the day, this is Manifest Ruthlessly. Again, over here we do the work, we tell the truth, we hold ourselves and others accountable, and we clap loudly when each other wins, and sometimes even louder whenever we lose, because at the end of the day, we grow not only through our wins, but through our losses as well. So, go live life offline, even if it's just for a day. And I'll talk to y'all tomorrow. Bye.